That's actually really nice.
Yeah, we don't have Bev today, but we have a big bag of treats. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
I didn't know I could feel like that.
We were like, oh, we need a snack of the day. Oh, we should get it. Maybe another one since we didn't post last week. And then we just walked out of here with
down
many
every aisle and we were like, yeah, we need to try that. We need to try that. And it's all things we haven't tried yet.
It's actually like a really good lineup of things.
Yeah.
My stomach already hurts. Like this is.
Well, they're all random ass. Like nothing goes with each other.
No.
Yeah, we're going to be farting.
Yeah, we'll get to that though. But hello, everybody.
Hi, guys.
Sorry about the little break there. We were traveling, as you know, but
Birthday shenanigans.
we are back in action. And just out the gate, I feel like we want to
address
the situation. It's really not that big of a deal to you guys at all. Nothing's going to change for you. But you might tell by our cover art, if you're on Spotify or Apple Music or Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen, that the Dear Media banner is now gone. We have parted ways with them. It was just the end of our contract, and it was something we weren't really wanting to re-sign. No bad blood, it's all love, but yeah, we are no longer a part of Dear Media. We are independent.
We are.
So
indie.
Honestly, in a way, it doesn't even change anything for us. Like, we still edit everything you see. We always have, even with Dear Media. Like, yeah, I guess the only difference is maybe some ads. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, it doesn't really change much for you guys. But we did want to let you know, rather than because I feel like if we didn't say something, it would look like
messy. Yeah.
You
guys would come up with your own reasons why, but we just, like Kristen said, the time was up. You'll also notice we don't have the sting anymore. So
right, on audio
listeners,
it just goes right into
it.
Maybe we can make one.
This is an odd production.
We'd have to get the LLC. Make the whole thing. We don't even have a production.
This is an Oddvice LLC production.
We have that. We could say that. So there you go. Brought to you by us.
Yep. Forevermore.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
5 years in. I don't know. I said it on Patreon too. Like, I feel like you're going to start seeing a lot of your favorite podcasts go indie. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's just kind of, I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. I'm now going to bring this away from Dear Media and just talk about the industry as a whole. I do feel like the podcast industry, as we all know, it blew up fucking overnight. What it feels like everybody has a podcast now, right? And a lot of these management and agencies and whatnot came into the podcast world, tried to sink their claws in money without actually delivering anything. And I think a lot of creators want the power back and are taking the power back, because it's not like traditional media where you have to have an agency. Like, that's the beauty of social media, is you can, it's all in-house, and it can be. And for us, it always has been. Yeah. Other than Dear Media, they helped us out with ads and whatnot, which was, super appreciated. But, we've always been our own producers and everything, and we love it. And anytime we've ever skewed from any other way, we've always brought it back in house and been like, no,
this is how we like it.
We're doing it. We're doing it. So yeah, I feel like you'll start seeing it a little bit more. But yeah, that just, there's our natural update.
Yeah, there we are. Oddvice.
Indie. Solo. The bubble in my throat.
Me too.
Dude, it's these smoothies.
Yeah.
We also got smoothies
so
at the
good.
store. They're so good. But I like something about smoothies and lemonade. Those two beverages make me phlegmy.
Yeah, interesting.
I don't know. The acidity maybe
yeah, they are very
emulsifies my saliva or something.
Yeah, I am swallowing a lot.
Yeah, no, I stopped drinking it. Can we please get into the snacks now that we talked about business stuff?
You scared her.
Sorry. God, I'm so excited right now. We should probably
What are we doing first?
Let's go 2 at a time, because it's going to take a long time.
Okay.
So take that. Let's start with some chips.
Okay.
I have they're Takis kettle chips.
Okay, so these are good. We're doing them together.
Yeah.
Both brands we know. turtle chips we tried a few episodes ago, and I think we had said that they had truffle, so we're trying the truffle.
Those are gonna be so good.
I know, I'm excited. And then what's that flavor?
This is just the OG Taki flavor, but on kettle chips.
Oh, right. I'm so excited. Oh my God, they smell so good.
They do smell really good. Taki's chips look good. They look like Lay's chips, like super thin.
Oh, they do.
But with Taki seasoning.
Cheers. Oh my God. This is like good. Nice truffle.
Like gourmet.
Like this tastes like it'd be at a restaurant. Oh my God, they're so fucking good.
These are just, they're exactly what you want a Taki to be.
Oh my God.
Oh, they smell really good. Oh my God.
Like restaurant truffle.
Yes. Dude, turtle chips, they're special. Whoever's in there, this turtle is busting down in the kitchen.
Yeah, he is.
Like every flavor hits.
These are good. They're like to be expected.
Right. They're like nicer to eat than a Taki. I like how light they are. Oh my God, these truffle ones are a little sweet.
And you get the wow, that one was so limey. You get the flavor like on all of the chip. You know how I think I brought this up before. On Takis, when you get to like the center of the chip, like your standard Taki shape, it's dry and like Frito-y.
Like a tortilla chip.
Exactly. So these are, oh my God, these are spicy.
Oh my God, I can't overdo it. We have so much more to get into.
That's right.
Do you want to stay salty? Maybe should we do all salty and then end with sweet?
Yeah.
That might be nice.
Okay, these are kind of off the wall. These are Oh My Okras. They're crunchy, tasty. I'm assuming they're like fried or maybe like freeze-dried.
Yeah.
Okra. This is the spicy sriracha flavor.
I think those would be really good. Okay, and then this is actually the first snack we saw when we walked in. The Blue Diamond almonds, like you know and love the brand, but they're blueberry flavored. Blueberry almonds. And on the packaging, they look purple. Let's see what color they actually are.
They look like Willy Wonka blueberry.
Yeah, they are that color. Look at that.
Wow, they look like candy.
Smell those. I'm surprised you can't smell them from here. Woof.
Oh, I don't like it.
All right, I'm going to take over the team here.
Oh my God. These are like big pieces.
Whoa. That's huge. It's like a vape.
It is.
Okay, I don't mind these.
I don't like these.
No.
Maybe it's a flavor. Ew, these are bad. The crunch is satisfying.
Yeah,
Ew.
it's beautiful sound. Well, do you want me to eat the rest of yours? Do you want
Yeah.
Okay.
No, try like it because I'm down to the seed. So try like a.
These are funny. These look like tent steaks.
They do. Ew, fuck those. Those are so bad.
Those blueberry almonds just taste like a granola bar. They're not bad. Okay, I'm trying the okra. Immediately, it smells like cleaning product or something. They taste like okra.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gross. I just think they taste like dried okra.
Oh, I don't like these either. Ew, I don't like these at all, actually.
I don't like these okra ones.
They taste like it's very artificial.
It is.
It's very artificial.
It tastes purple.
It tastes purple. Oh my God, it does. Ew, who gets these? Who buys this shit?
The blueberry almonds. I feel like Phil would like those.
Ew.
My stepdad would love those. Okay, next two things I'm super excited for.
Oh, this. Fuck, I almost want to like throw this on the toaster or something.
On the grill. Okay, I have the Cadbury Crunchy Rocks. They're it's like chocolate and honeycomb bits all pushed together. I think I'm gonna really like
They're
these.
so good. And then I have a Guinness chocolate stout cake.
That's so crazy.
It's non-alcoholic.
That's good.
Right. But it tastes like Guinness beer. Oh, this is gonna be my new cake.
Oh, it looks dark. Oh, these crunchy things look so good. Look.
Ooh, those are gonna be good.
So cheers.
Cheers.
That looks like the cake from Matilda.
Oh, it does.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
This is my favorite candy ever.
This is up there with the Trader Joe's lava cake.
Really?
I swear to God. Oh my God.
Do you taste
near
Guinness?
Better. The first bite, maybe like a little, but no, it like once you eat it, it's chocolate cake.
It smells a little Guinnessy. If it didn't have Guinness on the label, I would have never known.
No, it's good.
It's very good.
The crunchy rocks are good.
I wish it was dark chocolate.
I was just gonna say I don't like the chocolate.
I just don't like milk chocolate in general.
I like milk chocolate, but these are like they taste like old Halloween candy.
I kind of
It's like left at the bottom of the bag.
kind of like that. Those are good.
Yeah, the crunch is really nice. I love that chocolate cake. Holy shit.
Okay, next two things are super different. A Bev. I just wanted to try this. It's Essentia, but it's like a Hydro Boost hydration drink. I feel like they never have those. And then a Dubai chocolate bar.
Ooh.
I made one of these with like a TikTok kit I got, and it was really good. My stomach, we felt really like weird after, but
It was really
really good. So I have both of these.
Is that a flavor?
Raspberry pomegranate.
Ooh, yum.
Should be good. These are kind of different, but we'll try them. I was just excited to see Essentia doing something new.
Uh-oh.
What?
Is that normal?
Yeah, that looks like the pistachio.
Okay.
This tastes like a White Claw.
Are you?
This tastes like, no, it tastes like a Truly.
Ew. This is okay. This is good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's good. I don't know how I feel about it.
Do you want to try some Truly?
Wash
it down with a Truly. Oh, okay. So just looking at it, it doesn't even look like an OG Dubai chocolate bar. Like it doesn't have like the actual crunchies. Ew. You know what it tastes like?
Ew, the smell of this.
I'm gonna actually throw it. This tastes like bong water.
It does.
Truly, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's good. Like I'm gonna drink it.
It's nice. I don't know if I like that flavor combo is what it is.
Yeah. Smell it.
Yeah. I got a whiff of it.
That's what's like a Truly.
Yeah. It smells more like a Truly than it tastes, but it, you know what? It's like when your Truly is sitting out and got like room temp.
Lukewarm.
Yeah. All right. What else we got?
Just some cheese sticks.
Oh yeah. I thought these would be a good palate cleanser.
Yeah, these are nice. Organic Valley Stringles. 7 grams of protein?
That's good.
That's really good for a little cheese stick.
Yum. Do you string your cheese stick or do you bite it?
I don't care. Both, honestly. Like I'll do one and I'll bite some.
Yeah.
I just fucking eat it.
This is good. I like peeling off like thick chunks of my cheese stick.
Yes.
I want like a slab.
One time I cut these into thirds and then I breaded them
Oh yeah.
and then I deep fried them, and it was like the Chili's dippers.
Yeah. It's like a Marcelo stick.
But I did it with like a hot honey Nashville kind of
Yum.
I tried to make the
Right. This is the perfect thing to end on. My Lord. I love a good cheese stick.
We're just sitting here in silence eating them.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Look at all these snacks.
I feel pretty good so far. These fucking truffle fuckers are it.
So good. Those and the chocolate cake. I could have done with just those two.
Yep.
And don't worry,
And the crunchies.
you guys, if we ever don't like anything,
Oh, don't you worry.
yeah, don't worry. I know a lot of you guys are probably like, that's so wasteful. My boyfriend will eat anything and everything.
He's a
so
garbage can.
Yeah.
We just put them up in like a little shelf.
And he'll be like, ooh, new snack.
They're gone by the next time I'm here.
Yep. Yep. He'll eat them. He'll love all of these. You know what? He won't fuck with the okra. I can tell you that
No.
right now.
I can
Yeah.
take these. I like them.
Yeah, you got him. He'll probably dog these almonds though.
Ew.
Did you finish Black Mirror?
No, I didn't. I just started, or like I was like a minute in, and then I paused it. Eulogy. I heard that one's really good.
Yeah, Eulogy's good. This season's getting just like a lot of shit in general.
Oh, really?
For not having like Black Mirror-esque endings, which I kind of get.
That's
Like
what I thought about what was the one we were talking about?
the first one.
I don't know. I said it. I said that same thing. I was like, the ending didn't feel very Black Mirror. I think it was the second one. Yeah, it was the. She works for the food.
Yeah,
She's
what
the
is it
food
called?
person.
It's like some. It's like
Bete Noir
Yeah.
or something.
Bete
Noir.
Noir or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I think they're good. I think they're not feeling Black Mirror-y because it's just more realistic to us. Like these realities are so attainable that it's not like the Bete Noir. We were even talking about this. It was outlandish in the way that like, yes, she controls everything with her mind, but the technology behind it, because we didn't get like the exact answer of like how she did it, it made it seem like, okay, someone could probably come up with this technology at any point. Like we thought all of AI was crazy concept. Oh,
Even a
robots
few
aren't
years
going to rule the
ago.
world.
Yeah.
But look at, both of my parents' jobs are being taken over by AI. They're both going through, they're going through that. Like our team is learning like all these AI initiatives. We're trying to implement, how we can use AI in our workflow. It is taking over in a sense. So like what we thought was crazy even 5 years ago is our reality now. So like something like Black Mirror
hard for the writers.
Yeah, it's not so out of touch for us.
Yeah, they'd have to go super AWOL to achieve that level of like separation, whereas now like anything can happen.
Exactly.
Yeah, I felt that with that ending too. I wanted it to go more into, because she said she was in the computer class all of high school, right? So like, had she been working on this technology for the past 20 years? Like, I wanted something like that.
Probably, yeah.
And I think that was to be assumed, but like, go into that then. How was she even able to code multiple dimension? Like, how do you even code a dimension in the first place? Like,
yeah,
I wanted that.
Yeah, I get
still
that.
really liked it though. That was still like one of my favorites. The first one so far is my favorite.
Because it's
the
so
brain
real.
thing. I loved it. I loved every moment of that.
And the kind of hit to like streaming services and how they're constantly
Just like upping
their, yeah.
Netflix too.
Right.
Like,
it's cool that they did that.
I know. I like that.
It's very bold.
And then they call all the streaming services in Netflix shows, don't they call it, or it's in Black Mirror specifically, they call it Streamberry.
Oh,
or
yeah.
Steamberry or Streamberry, something like that. Berry. I like that they do that when it's clearly, obviously they're talking about themselves.
Yep. Yeah.
I haven't watched more though, so I have no other.
Did you watch Hotel Revere?
Oh, I did.
That one was good.
I really liked that.
That one was really good. I just hated the fucking actress, Issa Rae.
Who's
the main character, the actress. Okay. Yeah.
Gotcha.
The main character, the modern actress.
Gotcha.
The acting was so bad. It was so bad. Like her trying, you would think if she was this A-list actress who was like so hard to attain for this film, she would, and she loved classic films, she would take on that role more. But she sounded like a modern girl. Well, she didn't even try.
It was because she's to the other person, she looks like the man, and she sounds like the man.
No.
Yes.
No, she
I
looks
promise you.
Yeah, no, she looks and sounds like herself.
No.
Yeah, she
Remember
does.
they showed side by side. I swear to God.
The side by side was the original, the old film, and then the right was the modern.
Okay, yes, but it's at least the way I understood it was what was her name? The original actress.
Dorothy?
Yes.
Yeah.
She sees her.
She sees her. Yes.
As the man though.
No, she sees her.
I don't think so.
Yeah, she does.
I don't think that's not how I interpreted it then.
But she even asked that. She asked it and she was like, no, she sees you as like who you are.
I totally didn't get that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you would think she would like take on that role of like being
like
in that time. Yeah, but she just didn't.
That's why it didn't read bad to me, because I was like, oh, she doesn't, all she has to do is like deliver a line. Like she doesn't have to be of like and that time or anything. You know what I mean?
So like you got all of the like lesbian plot line, right? So she did see her as a woman, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like that, if she saw her as a man, it wouldn't have matched that.
I thought it was, they fell in love because she was the man, but it was fulfilling that place in her because she was secretly in love with the her like old makeup artist or whatever that girl was. So I thought that was like, how do I say this? Like it's not a play on, but like she was fulfilling a part of her that she didn't even realize she was fulfilling, because it was actually a woman behind the man in the new version. So I took that as like a triangle. It wasn't like, it's making so much sense in my head. Dorothy, I keep wanting to call her Rachel for some reason. Dorothy is dating the man in her head, in her head, dating the man. And then what's the actress's name?
I know her like Issa Rae.
Issa.
Yeah.
Issa's dating Dorothy, but then the triangle is like, the hidden triangle is that
she thinks she's dating a man.
No, that she's like secretly able to date a woman because it's actually a woman behind that man's persona.
Huh.
Like I took it as like she was able to fulfill that part of her.
Interesting.
But without knowing it. But that's why it felt good, because she was actually
dating a woman. Interesting.
That's where I went. So that's why I didn't see that. I saw the acting as like, oh, she didn't have to try that hard, because they dubbed it over like whatever the technology was then. Because then I don't see, what was the point of that technology then?
To make it a modern film. So like everything else was supposed to be like normal in its place, but then they wanted a woman to play. They wanted
No way. I swear she walks in and they're like, this isn't, I'm playing. I remember her being like, I'm playing, wasn't his name Alex?
Yeah.
I'm playing Alex. And they were like, yeah, but like you look like Alex to her. I swear out.
I don't
Alex,
think so.
I like, we have to watch
Should
after
we-
this.
should we watch it?
I swear.
Okay, we just watched the scene.
We just watched the whole episode.
The whole ep. And it says that they will see her as she is and who she is.
She was like, they're not going to trip that I'm a black woman rolling up. And they were like, no, they see you as Alex Palmer. I took that as they see her as Alex Palmer, but it's the same sentence, but I took it in the context of like
What
she is
originally,
that guy.
yeah, what he was originally, like physically.
Right. Physically. And then when it showed the side by side, I was like, oh yeah, I thought it was like the side by side was kind of what when you're filming an actual movie and it like you have the screen, the director has the screen that shows like what they're shooting on the camera versus like how it's going to play back.
Got it.
So I thought it was showing the same thing, but it was showing
the original form and then the new one. But yeah, I liked that it gave her the opportunity to love a woman. It was really cool.
Watching that back though, why didn't they give her a practice round?
Yeah.
She said you have 90 seconds and it's going to start. And she like,
well, okay.
imagine being in that technology the first time and you're like, whoa, this is crazy. She was like,
give me a second.
Right. Like there was no preparation.
Well, that's so you caught that she
thing.
dropped the like disc that was in the packet that she didn't watch.
Oh yeah, the USB or whatever.
Yeah, so I'm assuming like that probably had some kind of a play-by-play of what was going to happen,
right.
And it might even had like a
even more of a reason why didn't she freak out not having seen that the USB,
right?
Like I don't know, that felt
like it felt too natural for her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She was like, whoa, this is sick.
Cool.
It's black and white in here. And they're like, yeah, you got 90 seconds till the credits went. Like, I feel like
I would be, yeah.
Like, I'd freak out.
Yeah.
That felt a little unrealistic.
Yeah. A lot of it did.
Yeah.
But
I like that they did another kind of lesbian story like San Junipero.
A lot of people are comparing it to that. Yeah.
Because that was, I think that's like the number one, like the highest performing one.
It's a lot of people's favorites.
Oh, I love that one. I got to rewatch it. I rewatch it every once in a while, but I don't rewatch it too much because then I'll I
get used to it.
Yeah, I get used to it. But I love that
That's
one.
how I am with White Christmas and Black Museum.
White Christmas. What is that one again?
The Snow Globe with John
I'm
Hamm.
not remembering it right
Oh my
now.
God, go watch it. Go home and watch it.
Let me see like a still from it and maybe it'll spark. But
the one with John Hamm.
John Hamm?
Yes. My
like
guy.
John Hamm just plays John Hamm.
Yeah, he does. You know what? He does in this episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is he like a celebrity or something?
No, not in that sense. It's not like cameo vibes, but it's like he just plays know-it-all suave guy.
Have I not seen?
Oh my God, have you not seen White Christmas?
Here's the thing.
You probably did.
Definitely have. I've seen every episode, but maybe I was like doing something else, or I don't know.
Well, so I'm on the side of TikTok where everyone's just like rating their favorite episodes right now.
I don't recognize it.
Oh my God, please go watch it.
I will. God, he's so cute. I love John Hamm.
Oh, what a fucking gem.
Like dad.
So that's my favorite ep.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something about John.
Oh,
so that's my favorite.
No, he's my favorite of all time. Yeah, that's my favorite episode. So it's the one that I don't really go back to and watch a lot because I don't want to get used to it. And I feel like actually if I watched it again, I probably haven't watched it in a couple of years. So if I sat down and watched it, there will probably be bits that I wouldn't remember.
That, like, stick out. We should watch it tomorrow.
Okay.
And then the other one you said, is that the one with the teddy bear?
No,
What's that one?
That's
I like something museum.
No, Black Museum.
Yeah.
Oh, it does have a teddy bear in it.
Yeah, I liked that one a lot
in the beginning. Yeah. Do you remember the twist of that one?
No.
Oh,
that's the thing with my memory in general. Like I only have so much storage, and then things drop off.
Totally.
So
that's how.
I haven't watched it in so long. I think
you've seen the original USS Callister, right?
And yes, that one I remember.
Okay. Well, I had to rewatch. We like skimmed through the first eps, and then watched the finale last night.
Right.
So I had to like get myself a little refresher, but I feel like
Are
that
you
too.
satisfied with it?
Yeah.
Without giving too much away.
I am satisfied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they had a lot to live up to.
They did. And I was a little worried because it was they've never done a sequel.
I know.
So
It was kind of crazy.
I was worried that we were going to go into the sequel and be like, well, we already know the twist, if you will. Like, we know the tech and like what it really does.
Was there another twist?
Yes. Yeah, I'm not going to call it like a crazy twist, but there was like another layer.
Reveal.
There was another layer. Whoa. These cars out here. I feel like I'm getting so like nitpicky about noise. This morning there was a fucking
I don't have a tolerance to it anymore.
No,
Yes,
there was an SUV. Well, maybe I do have. I don't know. There was an SUV outside, and he was playing the loudest, and it was like a good song, but it was so loud, and his bass was literally shaking the apartment. And I got up and I was like, "Turn it down!"
You said something?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He didn't hear me.
Of course he didn't. He can't hear anybody.
Right, and I'm thinking like, if I can hear that and feel it in my apartment, what is it like to actually be sitting in that car?
Like he's hurting his eardrums.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, it was.
I get it.
I get bothered.
I have a low tolerance to sound now after leaving Manhattan. Like,
Yeah.
even like I was at the dog park the other day and an ambulance went by and I had to like plug my
Yes.
ear.
Like,
It's like, oof, too
sirens.
loud.
Yeah, sirens are like shocking now.
Yes. Oh, I love it. This is exactly what I wanted. This is how it
Exactly.
should be. It's too fucking loud on that island. I swear to God.
It is. I don't miss it.
No. I was actually there yesterday for my doctor's appointment, and my doctor's like midtown. Like, I was in the shits.
Yeah.
And I'm walking around. I was on like Lexington and like
Ugh.
50.
I hate Lexington.
Or something. I hate Lexington too. And I was just like grumpy.
Yeah.
And everyone's like walking by. I'm like, ugh.
You're
Like
automatically
shoving and
just
shit.
like in a pissed mood.
In a pissed mood and like on defense. I didn't realize how much I lived in defense out there. Like now I walk here and like,
Oh, it's chill.
and like I feel like I used to in the city I used to wear my over the ear headphones because they actually would like I could hear my music.
Yeah.
Whereas now I just wear my wired ones.
Yeah.
And it's if I wore the wired one, I brought the wired ones to my appointment and I turned up my shit all the way and I couldn't hear them
Yes.
because I like noise
There's
pollution.
no. Yeah.
But yeah, out here I feel like I can actually
And you can have one in and still be
and
bumping.
fully like hear everything, like be submerged in your song. Yeah, it's
Night and day.
I don't
really
go back
is.
there. I'll never go back there. No way.
I
No
might.
way.
I'll never say never, because I can see myself like in an apartment downtown probably.
Yeah, I mean it's beautiful.
Yeah.
but like I can
right
say
now-
never.
Yeah, especially with Link.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah.
God, okay. Something's up with Link, and I googled it. Nobody freaked me out or anything, but she's starting to eat a lot of grass, and it says like that could be like dogs try to do that when they're trying to supplement for something in their diet, like fiber or other minerals. I haven't changed her food. Like she has had the same food nearly all her life, and so like I say that because I feel like she's had the same minerals and fiber that she's always had, but maybe her body just needs more now for whatever reason. She's eating a lot of grass.
Huh.
Like she's like we'll walk past a patch and she's like she's gobbling. She doesn't really get a lot though, because like they're little
Right, and
she
you
can
pull
only
her
bite so
away.
much. Like, but she's
looking for
lunging
it.
for it. Yes, our walks now are just for her to find something to eat.
Okay, that's interesting.
I know. I kind of like want to take her to the vet or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, maybe it is just as simple as, I mean, she is like technically a senior dog now, so
Yeah.
maybe their diet just changes. Like she's probably gotten so used to the food that
Our
she's.
senior dog blends.
Yeah, it's probably that.
Oh,
It is, but that's okay because that's the easy fix.
I know, but she's fucking gonna die.
Stop. Hey, you guys, Boomer's 18 years old.
Yeah, but Chihuahuas
He-
are fucking weird, and they always live long.
But dogs can live long. They can. Casper died when he was 12.
Oh my god, that's only 4 more years. To think that she might not be in my life, and
she's 7, right?
she's 8 next month.
Oh.
Oh my!
You can't think like that. You can't think like that. You can't think like that.
It's just getting closer and closer, though.
But I mean, you could say that like our death is imminent. It's
Yeah, but
around the corner.
I'm not gonna be aware. Like,
Right.
just let me go. But
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, you can't think like that.
She makes me want to cancel all my plans and just like spend as much time with her.
I get that. My cousin just lost her dog and recently, like maybe like a month or two ago. And I was talking to her about like they've been throwing around the idea of getting a new dog, but she was like, I bring this up because you've like questioned what you would feel like after.
Yeah.
And she was like, it doesn't feel right. Like, I don't think I could get a new dog right now.
It wouldn't, I don't know. I say that now, it wouldn't feel right, but I also see why people do it right after as like a way to like cope. I mean, it link or not, I couldn't imagine walking into my house without an animal.
Right.
So I do see why, like, no hate to people who don't who go and get
absolutely not
an animal right away. But yeah, I agree with her.
Yeah.
As of now, you know, don't hold me to it.
Yeah. She said it would feel like
replacing.
Yeah.
One thing that is weird to me,
getting the same breed.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
Like the Hantoses do that.
Yes.
They have had the same dog, different names, but like same breed. Damn near, I think 2 of them were from the same actual like breeder.
Yeah.
And like they just like fully replaced the
God,
breed.
that poor family. They have had the worst luck with pets.
I know.
Remember the chinchilla?
The one, oh yeah. Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Charlie. The one they have now, I think he's been good.
Oh, okay.
Axel or something was his name.
Oh, so he's been around for a minute, actually.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they still have him.
Probably went through 3 or 4 before Axel.
Oh
though.
yeah, Bruno held on for a little bit, but then he died. I think those dogs also don't.
They don't
last
yeah,
very
they always
long.
have. They're like
kinda-
chocolate labs.
What about chocolate labs?
They're hearts.
Oh, do they die?
Yeah. You
Dang.
could probably say that about any breed, though. You know,
I
there's
just-
always something that some breed is like.
Gonna be prone to.
Yeah.
Right. But those dogs were bull mastiffs or mastiffs or whatever. So I think they got like 6 years. Like they're so
They're huge.
big. Like they're gonna get knee problems. They're gonna get hip problems.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah, look into switching to senior food.
Yeah, I'll see if the same food has like the senior version. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's bison. She's a bison girl.
What
we
brand?
tried
Are you Blue Buffalo?
Merrick's.
Oh, okay.
We've tried chicken. She was immediately allergic to chicken. Salmon, she just like didn't really go for. So like she just like wouldn't eat it. And then I tried just beef and she was like kind of cool with it. And then the bison and beef blend I got by accident one time.
Right.
And she was like
Loved it.
2 years old and she gobbled. I was like, okay, there you go. There's your food.
Yeah, she's probably just used to the food. Or you know what? Look up and see if they change the makeup of the food.
Oh.
Yeah.
That could totally be it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yesterday she only had eggs for breakfast because
Oh my God,
or
yeah.
eggs and blueberries because I woke up, I was like super groggy. I throw on sweats and a hat to go down to my mail room because her food had just been delivered. And I go in the elevator and I got stuck in the fucking elevator and it took up like 30 minutes. But like, and I say that and you're probably like 30 minutes, you're such a little pussy. When you're in the 30 minutes, you don't know when it's going to end. Yeah, I didn't have my phone. I didn't have anything.
Yeah.
I literally didn't even have my keys. Like I left my door
It
unlocked.
feels like a lifetime.
Yes. And like, I'm sitting there thinking, is this going to be an all day thing? Because I immediately pressed the call button. They called onto the front desk and he's like, yeah, I'll send someone up right now.
That tells me like, does this happen a lot?
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like to not be alarmed of something, you would think
I think
he just like
What
didn't
are-
give a fuck.
also like, is he going to be like, oh my God, okay, I'm so sorry. Like, there's not much
Yeah.
they can do.
If it was a woman, it would be a different
She'd be like,
situation.
oh my God, are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't check in with me at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll send him up right now. We'll send someone up right now. So they originally sent our super because I recognized his voice, and he's like, "You in there?" And I was like, "No, I'm not." Like, yes, literally locked.
Where would I
in.
go?
Where would I be? You in there? And I hear him clicking around, whatever he's trying to do, and he's just going, like he's like frustrated and trying something, it's not working, and then I hear him walkie down. He's like, "Can you call the elevator specialist?" And I started freaking out hearing that, thinking like, if he can't do it, it's something the elevator specialist needs to do, and if they can't do it, then the fire department needs to come.
I would feel so safe if the fire department pulled up though.
But it would have been
So long. Yeah,
So
long.
I just wanted him to be able to do it, right?
Easy button.
Exactly. And that's what it was. It was like there's a panel that he went into and there was like a release button. So that wasn't working. So then they called the elevator specialist. He got on top of my rig, Like the elevator was like shaking back and
Fuck
forth.
that. I would think it would fall.
That occurred to me towards the end, and I'm so glad it didn't occur to me in the beginning
Earlier?
because I just think it would have made me freak out more.
Oh, that's like all I think is drop zone.
Yeah, I'm surprising my head didn't go there. I think I was more just like confined space. Like my head was just there. So the elevator specialist got on top, and I hear him cranking something, and it started opening slowly. It was open literally fucking 4 inches, and I slipped out. Like I didn't even wait for him to say go. I just it could have sprung back.
Oh my
and
God, yeah,
squished me.
imagine.
It was worth the risk.
Yeah.
And I got the fuck out, and then I looked up like through the sliver.
And he was up there.
And yeah, there was like a manual wheel that he was
Whoa.
cranking to like manually open the door.
So did he go a floor above, open that one?
Yes.
And then get on top?
Well, above me is the roof. So I think there's like a little hatch there that he probably like got in. But I would imagine if I was on any lower, that's probably what they do.
Yeah. I wonder if it was just like a outage or something.
I don't know. It was out of service for the next like hour that I was there, and then I ended up leaving, so I don't know when it got resolved. But when I first got out, I was like, what happened? He's like, I don't know, are you safe though? He was hella cute.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, like I wish, but I literally hadn't even brushed my teeth. Like I was disgusting, and we didn't even get like that good of a look at each other, but from what I saw, he was very cute. He's like, are you safe though? I was like, yeah, I'm totally fine. He's like, yeah, we'll figure out what it is. We don't know right now. So I don't know.
Elevator specialist.
But anyway, that's why Link didn't have food, because then I literally walked back into the apartment and I was like, Link, I just got stuck in the elevator. You're having eggs this morning. And then I made her eggs and blueberries, and then she ate grass.
There, that's where she got her nutrition. She's good.
Yeah, she's good. Yeah, part of me is like letting her eat it.
Yeah. Like if she feels like her body needs it.
Yeah. Because it also said they can
Isn't she allergic to grass?
Yes. But like topically, like when she rolls in it, she gets a little itchy.
Got it. And isn't it actually a like specific California grass?
It is. Okay. It's like a Southern California grass. But I also read that the grass can calm their stomachs. So like if she's having, I mean, her poops look normal. I don't know. This is all for me to figure out, but I figured I'd share with you guys. Don't freak me out though.
Yeah.
I only want answers from vets.
Yeah.
Veterans.
Hey, vet here.
Hey, yeah, no, that's I'm only going to read it if you start with, hey, vet here.
Don't say that if you're not a vet.
Yeah.
Don't be that guy.
You can't do that. You can't lie about being a doctor.
Your profession.
Yeah.
Okay. So you probably saw our Instagram story and of course the title of this episode. This idea sparked from our Patreon app. And we were just thinking about work wives and work husbands and how messy it could get. And
the term itself.
The term itself. And it's just so like, I would feel so uncomfortable if my partner had like a counterpart at work that he associated with the partnership that we have at home.
Wife shit.
Work
like you
wife.
could just say like we're close.
Yeah.
Or like
we work well together.
Work wife.
No, that's my work wife.
It's such like a little like trying to be a hall pass type shit. Like
for sure.
Yeah. I hate it. I hate to see it.
So we have our thoughts, and we wanted to hear your guys' stories because we know they're out there.
Oh, yeah.
We unfortunately, this is one of the ones where we don't have like
I don't have anything to say.
I don't have anything to say.
I've never been in a situation because I've never been married, and I've never had anybody to call like my work husband. I've never had. I don't know.
I've hooked up with a coworker, but I was single. Like it wasn't like this weird dynamic like that.
Yeah. It wasn't like in the office tension when you walk past each other. Like it was kind of, it was, and then it wasn't.
Right.
It was very quick.
Yeah. Like we were homies.
And we were, and that job too. Wasn't really a job.
No. So yeah, we don't have any personal experience with this. So we want to live through you guys in these crazy stories. So let's just hop into it.
Yeah, this first subject line immediately, we both actually clicked it wanting to read it. It's kind of crazy. It says, my mom fell in love with her work husband, my 26-year-old teacher.
Oh, how old is mom?
Oh, yeah, geez. And like, I don't know, this already feels like something a lot of people are probably going to relate to, like parents falling in love with teachers. Like, I don't know. Okay. Hi, friends. I love y'all. Enjoy this insane story that has caused me trauma. Okay, so background, I grew up down the street from a Catholic school where my dad worked in the office and my mom was a teacher. Already traumatizing, to be honest.
Right.
Each grade only had 2 teachers. So when I got to 5th grade, I had no choice but having my mom as my teacher paired with a second 26-year-old male teacher. He was married to a 3rd grade teacher also at the school.
Oh, it's messy already.
This is terrible. Even though both of their spouses worked at the school, my mom and this man called each other work husband and wife. Everyone made jokes about it and would tease me. My mom was around 40 then, so big age gap.
Oh, no.
Fast forward, and I'm in sophomore year of high school. I'm on my mom's phone one day talking to my grandma, and a text pops up from said 26-year-old male teacher. I was curious and went through her phone only to find some traumatizing text that no child ever wants to see of their parents. Yes, sexting.
Fuck.
I confront her that night and all hell broke loose. It turns out they were dating for 6+ years and in love.
Oh my God.
So they were both my 5th grade teacher. They were seeing each other. We would even go hang out at his apartment when my siblings and I were younger, and realizing later that had been going on was so gross. My dad ended up moving across the country and started dating women half his age too. Oh, no. I'm now 25, so I guess it's been 10 years now, but wow, what a backstory I get to tell new friends. Every therapist I've gone to has also been shocked by this story. Oh, also, I forgot, like a week after I caught them, the guy's wife, the 3rd grade teacher, gave birth to their first child. I never found out if she knew or if they broke up, but wow. Okay, love y'all. Bye.
Wait, okay, so they didn't end up together, the mom and the 26-year-old.
Yeah, it seems like maybe they're not together anymore, but 6 years, they were dating for 6 years and
before they
love.
got caught.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is so messy.
So wait, because she said sophomore year of high school and they started when she was in
middle school.
3rd grade.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. She said, sorry, 5th grade.
Oh.
So 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th.
Yeah. 10.
So
6 years.
Yeah, 5 or 6 years, yeah. Crazy.
Oh my God. It's probably that weird thing where like they went to school and it was the thrill of knowing your partner
like
is there down the hall and you're flirting with this guy in your classroom and he has a wife who's also there.
Yeah. If you get a thrill from that, please don't nurture that thrill. And if you are good, like leave your partner, guys. Yeah. Like that thrill
6
is
years.
so sick to me. I understand life has its thrills, but that one is so obviously fucking selfish that you're putting that before the person that you're affecting because you just had to get a quick fix of a thrill. Yeah. Like what does that even mean? What a fucking sicko. Both of them. Sorry. It's your mom. I feel
and I'm
rude,
sorry you had to be the one to discover it.
Yeah, and to hear you were made fun of for it and
stuff. That's
like,
not right.
Fuck those kids. Fuck everybody in the situation besides you.
Besides you.
Ugh.
Fuck, that was crazy.
That would fuck me up. I would actually go psycho on my mom.
Oh yeah.
The second I sensed it.
Oh yeah. I don't think I could talk to my mom ever again.
It wouldn't have gone past 5th grade. I would have. She would have woke up in the middle of the night to me standing over her with a knife.
And then to hear that your dad moved, like, oh, poor guy.
And then started dating younger people. Like, do you think that was out of like a...
For sure. Like a trauma response.
Yeah, she did it. So like, I'm going to do it. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's crazy.
That is, I don't have a lot of fears about my future lover because I don't even know them yet. But one thing I do fear is to fall in that very common pipeline of when your husband leaves you and dates a younger woman and dates a woman that was the age of when you guys met.
Yeah.
What's that about?
Oh, he's filling a deep, deep hole.
So you only that immediately tells me they only fell in love because of your looks. Yeah. And then your looks faded and he went and found the next 26-year-old or whatever age that you met to like resemble what he once had.
Ugh. It's so weird.
And it's so common.
And they look like the young version of what you look like.
Exactly. It's so common. Hate it.
Ugh. Okay, here's the next one. It's called Work Husband. Was first my actual husband's friend. Not anymore. LOL. Hi, ladies.
Oh.
Do I have a story for you? My work husband started off as friends with my actual husband until I got introduced to him through my husband. My husband and I were dating at the time. It started off as a nice friendship with that friend, Chris. Pretty generic name, so I'm going to use his real name, LOL. Until things got a tiny bit flirty between us. We ended up exchanging Snapchats, and I admit I sent some pretty spicy photos. Not too spicy, only maybe me in a bra or extra cute pics. I'm going to argue bra is super spicy.
And you're in a relationship. Literally sending even like a fucking kissy face.
Yes.
Is spicy.
Spicy.
And wrong.
Yeah.
Ugh. Am I old fashioned?
No.
Like,
no.
I feel.
And okay, yeah, no. He would also compliment how beautiful I was, and I admittedly liked the extra attention I was getting at the time, since me and my boyfriend were still very new to the relationship. It's definitely not an excuse now. I do feel guilty and bad about it. We started really talking a lot at this point, and I kind of just declared him as my work husband because he actually helped me get a job where he worked. The time we spent at work was always a little flirtatious banter, but I felt like maybe we had an unspoken mutual feeling of liking each other. We hung out a few times outside of work, and each time my connection to him grew, and I had this weird feeling of being attached to his soul that I just couldn't stay away from. I remember one time he was assigned to train me on how to operate a machine, and that one time made my heart feel like it was on fire. We never got to the point of anything sexual, and I eventually got a different job that related to my career more, and we soon lost touch after that. To this day, I dream about him time to time and his gorgeous ocean blue eyes.
Whoa.
Okay, so you're still with your husband.
Yeah.
Does your husband know this?
This is kind of crazy.
Does your husband know? You have to tell him. Show him this app.
I would tell him the other way first. He's like, who are these girls? You're like, just watch.
Just watch. Press this play.
This is a Black Mirror episode.
I had that thought too.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh, God. I can't believe you.
Wait. I don't know. This is kind of crazy.
Yeah, but honestly, in your defense, like, you're not acting on anything. Like, we all have.
The pictures are a little.
It's a little different.
I was gonna
You know
what I like to do? How would you feel if your husband, if you found out that your now husband was being flirty on the side, doing a little Snapchat photo action with a girl in the beginning of your relationship? That would fuck me up.
I mean, yes. Like, my pause is not to counteract that at all. I'm more so thinking, like, now, is it weighing on you? Like, is this something? Because how do you feel about, like, if it's not weighing on her and this truly is just like a story she wrote in?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Does he need
to
know?
No, you
like,
didn't ask for advice either. So
I know. I'm just like,
no,
I don't even know I don't know. Like, would you tell? But if it's not weighing
if it's
on
not
you,
weighing
then
on you, but that's your guilt working, you know? Like,
yeah, I'm fidgeting.
If you don't have guilt and if it's not weighing on you, of course they're not gonna dredge it up for no reason, you know?
For morale,
or
like, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah. Well, I think if they thought about that, it would weigh on them, you know?
Or not. There's some fucking cold motherfuckers
exactly
out here.
But then it doesn't hit their morale
I think
meter.
there's an in between, though, is what I'm saying. I don't think this writer's cold.
Oh yeah, no,
I think there's an in between.
Yeah,
there is always.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
I want to know where you land though. We just don't know. We don't know your perspective. You said you feel bad,
and yeah, like
you said you do feel guilty and bad about it. But that's where I'm like, do you feel guilty and bad to the point where you told him?
Yeah. For you to still have did she say if they're still close, the boys?
No, not anymore.
They're not anymore.
She moved to a different job.
You just have a crush of your past that will sit in your head. Like, I have those too. I have people that will always be like a little twinkle in my eye. Like, that's okay.
Yeah,
I think that's okay. Scratching my head.
We didn't know this would be about cheaters.
I know. Honestly, like, I didn't think about it, and then now thinking, I'm like, right, no shit, it's fucking about cheaters. Like we do this to ourselves.
Right. We're like, wait, why are people
Like,
doing
I don't want to
this?
read these. Okay, next entry. It's titled Work Husband Predator and a Work Husband Who Will Be My Future Husband. Hi, ladies. I'm writing you 2 stories of work husbands where one was shit, but one will now be my future husband. Guys, those snacks are getting to me.
Uh-oh.
Bad. I started working at a restaurant when I was 18 in 2020. It was my first job and I was fresh out of high school, very naive still when it came to men. I was a host and there was a dishwasher who was 28 years old, the common stereotype, I know. Work was the only interaction I got with people because this was back when the vaccines weren't even out. So seeing outside of friends or going to school in person was a no-go. And I think that's what didn't help my situation because I was isolated within my own weird work group. He would always come out of the kitchen and talk to me. And I thought he was so, quote, mature with how he viewed the world and the people around him. Mind you, I didn't put 2 and 2 together that this man was almost 30, still living at home with his parents, and was a dishwasher as his only job with no aspirations. Well, sure enough, he got under my skin. We went on dates, spent a night together, the whole thing, and I'm sure everyone knew since we flirted at work too. It wasn't until one of my coworkers said that when she was a minor, he would call her jail bait, and when he took me to dangerous areas to run errands, that I was snapped back into reality. Why would a 28-year-old find a fresh out of high school girl attractive? Only if you're a weirdo. That's why. I know the age of consent is 18, but I feel like it should be 21 because your brain is so underdeveloped. My coworker helped me cut him off, and it helped that he was moving across the country with his family, so I never had to see him again, and I have not till this day. Fast forward 2 years where a new host started working. He was tall, nerdy looking, and super cute, and only 2 years older than me. I instantly felt a connection with him whenever we talked. I found myself following him around at work because I just needed to be near him. He was so sweet and laid back and very smart as well. I was just coming out of an on and off again relationship with someone else, so it was merely a work-husband relationship at first, until one day I realized how much I really liked this man and asked him out on a date. I was frustrated though because I wanted to stay single, but I couldn't shake this guy. He seemed so worth it to me. He was aware of my situation of being newly single and said he would go with the flow and give me the mental space of what I needed to figure out if he was a rebound or someone I actually liked. Literally the sweetest man. After going on multiple dates, I told him that I genuinely liked him and would want to be in a relationship, to which he agreed and returned the same feelings back. It's been almost 3 years later and I love this man so much. He still works at the restaurant while going to school. I quit 1.5 years ago, but we agreed that when he's done with school, he'll put a ring on my finger. I'm about to graduate from college too. Life is really good. I think back to the other guy and cringe at myself, always wondering how I could be so stupid, but I catch myself and give myself grace because it was a weird time and I was so young. I don't recommend dating coworkers unless you know they're truly worth it, which for me, it was. I honestly think I found my forever person and I couldn't be happier. Love, Anonymous. See, this is like
a success story.
Jim and Pam.
Yep.
It happens. Sometimes people fucking find their people at work.
Yep.
And like, I could get behind that.
Yeah, Jim and Pam. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah, that's like,
because they're,
that defeats all.
Yeah. She married her
Literally
work
not
husband.
real people.
Right.
It's literally not a real situation.
Right. But it could be.
I think it is.
Well, you know
it's
what
a lot. It's very common. I feel like I've
Yeah.
even met a lot of people that have met people through work.
Yeah. And you know what I think about a lot is actors who have married people that they have actually like been on sets with.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Like Angelina and Brad.
Right.
Like he was in a 10-year relationship and did a movie with Angelina Jolie and is like, oh my God, this is my wife.
Aww.
Crazy.
I didn't really like, I didn't think about how like actors are work wives and husbands.
Yeah.
Like that's like almost the final boss of it all. Cause you're actually acting.
You're acting it out.
And like you can kiss your work husband.
Fuck that.
And you have like sex scenes and shit. Like
I couldn't date an actor.
I couldn't either.
No, I couldn't do it. I'd get jealous.
Yeah. I couldn't do it. I'm even thinking now in like the influencer industry, like you're dating coworkers in a way.
Yeah.
So I guess I have had a
And
work
people,
husband.
right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Scott was your work husband.
That's all. No, that's mean. That's not. I don't.
No,
mean
because
that.
you
I
guys
don't
were
mean
in a
that.
relationship before you were in the industry.
Right.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've never had a work husband. Don't shit where you eat.
No.
Besides this girl.
Right. Yeah. And Jim and Pam.
The like dishwasher pipeline though, like you're so
yeah.
right. It's such a stereotype, but like when you look back on it, like that's so
Ew.
icky.
Ew. Okay, this is the next one. It's called My Work Husband 11 Years Ago. This story is so precious to my soul. I've never shared it with anyone, but it deserves to be heard. It's one of the most beautiful things to ever happen to me and the most heartbreaking. I had, I guess is what you would call a work husband situation years ago, 11 to be exact, when I was working at a resort in Georgia. I worked in the front office behind the front desk, and he worked in maintenance. My getting introduced to him was due to us both being the later shift. I coordinated with other departments to fit guest needs. I didn't think anything of him. In fact, I'm not even sure I really looked at him then. Just said hi and my name and went about my day as normal. A couple weeks later, my friend came running to me about this hot new guy in maintenance. I asked who, like an idiot, because I didn't pay attention the first time. She said, when I get to talk to him, I'll show you. Well, another week went by and I forgot again. When suddenly in the office, my friend calls me and says, come meet Michael. I was already walking out, so I swung by her desk and saw him. I said, hey, quickly again, and introduced myself, and he said, you don't remember meeting me?
Oof, it's the worst.
Yeah. I apologized and left feeling embarrassed for the call out, LOL, but that was it. Didn't even consider his looks or anything because in my mind, my friend liked him, so he was off limits. Plus, I was in a situationship with my ex-boyfriend that just moved to another state. We were on pause while we figured out what we wanted to do. As time went on, my friend would find excuses to call Michael to the front office just to see him. Apparently, a lot of girls had their eyes on him in the office, so no one complained. I was pretty tied to a desk at that job, as my job dealt with phones. But Michael would make sure he came to say hello to me or wave even if I couldn't talk before he left. But as time wore on and Michael was done training, he came on to the night shift with me. It was super boring, so night shift people would come hang out every now and then in the office with me occasionally while waiting for guest calls if they had nothing to do. I don't know when it started, but suddenly Michael was coming up every night, on breaks, between tasks, etc. We got to know each other a lot and would laugh and play dumb games to make time go by. I found myself starting to get excited to see him every day. He started greeting me when I would come to clock in downstairs. We ate lunch and dinner together sometimes, and when it was super dead, we would go on hotel walks together and just talk. I'm not sure when the crush set in, but at this time I felt it and was certain I shouldn't do anything about it. He made it clear he didn't like my friend like that, but I just assumed he wouldn't like me either then. One night we were playing Hangman. He would use it to pass silly messages while I was on calls. It was his turn to make a sentence, and he wrote out a sentence of 5 words. After some time, I deduced that it said something along the lines of, I want to blank you. And it's blank, I blank blank.
Kiss.
My dumbass said, you want to kill me?
I would have done that.
That's so good. He laughed and snatched up the paper and crumpled it. Later, when it was time to leave, he asked if he could show me a really cool place he found on the grounds and walked me down a path that led to a dock that was on the lake by the resort. The moonlight was showing over the lake and the moon was fully out. He came close to me saying he wanted to tell me something but was worried I'd react. I joked that he was gay and he was...
I love you.
Oh my God, you were the best.
Exact humor. Are you gay? Are you gay?
I joked that he was gay and he was super serious suddenly.
Shit.
I said, if it's that important, you shouldn't hold back, lest you regret it. He was right in front of me looking in my eyes on the dock and said, did you really not see what that hangman note said? That's when it hit me that it didn't say, I want to kill you.
That's
when
it
right, girl.
Come on.
It said, I want to kiss you. Before I knew it, his lips were on mine and he was kissing me.
Oh.
He said he had feelings for me for a while and it took forever to get my attention. We walked back holding hands as he walked me to my car and kissed me again. Every day after that, he waited for me to get there and greeted me. He spent any free time with me flirting with me, sneaking off for a kiss or two. We would either walk me to my car or have his car waiting to drive me to my car.
Oh.
I would meet him in his office to spend time with him too. On his days he worked and I was off, he would call me and ask me to come spend some time with him. I lived just down the street and we would spend time after time on that dock. It became our place. I would lean into him and watch the sunset when he told me he was in love with me. I felt it too and said I loved him too. This went on for a while, and while we were telling each other we loved each other and kissed, he never went any further physically, though he wanted to. But I was getting ready to move to Florida, to work and travel there and for Disney. My ex-boyfriend was also there, and as much as I hate this, Michael had someone too. We were in a precipice to let go of other relationships and carry on together or to go our separate ways. We avoided the talk, stayed in our happy bubble for as long as we could. Once we finally got to the talk, I was ready to tell him I wanted to stay. I wrote him a letter detailing all of my reasons, but he told me he didn't want to read it. He couldn't handle it, and he felt it was best for me that I go back to Florida because it wasn't possible for us to be together. I could feel him pulling away, and it began to shatter me. He saw how upset I was and stopped pulling away. It gave me a good last couple of weeks with him before I inevitably, reluctantly left for Florida. He said he would keep in touch, call, and we would try to figure this out, and told me to keep calling him at work because being there without me was going to kill him. For a while, we kept up calling each other, but rather on working it out, I felt him pulling away. He eventually stopped calling, stopped answering when I would call, then disappeared altogether. He stopped working at the resort and didn't have social media, didn't keep up with any of our coworkers. He disappeared into the world entirely and pieces of my heart along with him. After some time, I moved back to Georgia. I've been to that dock a couple times a couple years after, and each time my heart just felt a pit of emptiness that I can't explain. I haven't been back since. While the ending was painful and it felt like he was no longer even real at the end, I had never fallen in love so hard, so fast in my life. And I know I'm lucky to have even felt that once, while some may never feel it, however short-lived it was. So even though we never got to be together, I cherish the good times because it's all I have left is the memories. This is a true story, and I'm sorry it's long. I'm 33 now, and I was 22 at the time.
Oh, wow.
In 2018, I had finally found him again. Oh, we're both now married to different people.
Oh.
I saw we are both now married, and I was like, oh my God. We're both now married to different people. I changed his name to Michael in the story to protect his identity. If you could refrain from saying my full name too, that would be great, just because we are happy and we have families now. Wow.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Before you said that you rediscovered him in 2018, I was thinking he was a time traveler.
Oh.
I just I felt like Nicholas Sparks movie.
This felt like a movie.
Nicholas Sparks or Noah Sparks?
Nicholas. I think
yeah,
so. Yeah.
that's like, that seems like some shit he'd write.
Wow.
Where's he at? Why isn't he writing anything?
I want you guys to find each other again. Like,
but
he's
it was
your
just for the
soulmate.
time. It
No!
was just for the time. It was to
together.
feel good, and maybe you learn some things that you have in your beautiful marriage now, and him the same. And
what pisses me off though is
that
he told you not to stay, even though you wanted to, and you wanted to give him this letter.
Mm-hmm.
But then he was like, let's continue to talk over the phone and see where it goes. Like, no, you could have had me here.
Yeah,
it was a little contradictory.
Towards the end there, I was like, does he have like a full-blown relationship? And he's just
right. Like, what's he hiding?
You're like, not to belittle your feelings, but like,
you're the work wife.
You're the work wife. Yeah. That's kind of where my head went towards the end too, because he also said, call me while I'm at work.
Right.
Like,
right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever. He wasn't the one. It didn't work out for a reason.
Yeah.
And like, look at you both now.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's a beautiful story though. I'm glad you shared it with us. You said you haven't really shared that with people, so thank you for writing.
You should share that more. It is a very touching story.
It is. It's seriously a movie. Next one. My boyfriend's work wife that turned into an obsession. Hi girlies. I hope you guys are well. The second I saw your Insta story, I knew I had to include this story that still low-key makes me feel some type of way. So last year, my boyfriend worked as a security guard for a company building. He mentioned some work friends of his, and they would sometimes say hi to me on the phone if we were FaceTiming while he was on break. Super sweet guys and kind of quirky, but nonetheless harmless. However, when he decided to leave that job and pursue his now position at a bank, he was given a rather interesting goodbye gift. A girl, let's name her Kelly, went up to him during his last week at the job and gave him a homemade pie and a handmade imagine, that had a drawing of them two at the job and a full-on paper about how she will miss him, always enjoyed his presence at the job, and how she will now have to find a new person to make her smile when she goes to work.
Nope.
Like,
Bitch.
I can end the entry here, and like I'm already on your side. When he first told me, I was shook. I responded with the appropriate, who the fuck? Why the fuck? What the fuck? And all he said was, I really only see her on her way into the office and on her way out.
She has a crush.
Sometimes she converses with me when I'm on break, but I never thought it was anything substantial. I believe him, of course, but then he sent me a photo of the letter and the drawing as well as the pie. Mind you, I'm a part-time baker for friends' events and stuff, and let me just say that pie looked horrendous. I digress. So I scavenged my phone to find a photo of the letter and the drawing, but I couldn't find it. However, the drawing was basically my boyfriend at his security desk and her standing next to him wearing her Amazon badge, the badge she would give my boyfriend every morning to scan her in, and a heart between them.
No.
When I saw the drawing, I grew skeptical, so I probed my boyfriend further about it, and he told me that the only things that they ever talked about was work, the gym, and she would tell him about her boyfriend, and he would tell her about me. Weird, right? Well, I know this may not seem like a work wife, work husband situation, but it gets weirder. So he accepts the gifts, thanks her, and continues on with his last week at the job. Then every day of his last week, she comes and sits next to him just to talk and ask about his workouts and ask about me, the girlfriend. She asked what I did, where I went to school, how we met, etc. My boyfriend is the kind of guy that does not sense harm or malintent right away, so he kind of just answered the questions and didn't ask her the same questions back regarding her boyfriend, but he did not shut down the conversation either. Anyway, I'm trying to keep this short but include all the details for you ladies. So his last week ends, and the following week he starts his new job at the bank. A week later, she's at the bank waiting to open an account with him.
No.
Mind you, he can't do anything until after the 3 months of training. So he basically said to her, hey, sorry, I can't do that, but if you want, you can ask my coworker here to open one for you. And she said, oh no, it's all right. I'll wait until you can do it for me. At that point, my boyfriend was like, oh, what a coincidence, but not really. This shawty seems kind of weird. So he kind of waited till she left and did not think about her again. She did not have his number, but she asked my boyfriend's coworker from the company for it, and she texted him asking him how he's been and what he's been up to. Now, maybe to some, this is not strange, but to me, it sure was. So my boyfriend responded to her saying something along the lines of, hey, I'm well. I hope all is good with you too. I would appreciate maintaining some professionality. I don't think that's a word. Professionalism, right?
I don't know.
I've never heard professionality.
I don't know.
Whatever. Between us. And if we happen to run into each other, it'd be nice to catch up. But I feel as though this is a bit strange for me as well as for you, considering you have a partner. Good luck with everything. In the end, he ended up getting moved to a different branch for some reason, so she never followed him there. But it sure raised some eyebrows because I know damn well her boyfriend would not be happy with this information. I hope I covered everything since it has happened. Me and my boyfriend laugh about it all the time, but it's just absolutely insanity. This work wife, work husband bullshit is not for the weak. Love y'all. Love you, Link. Love you, Vix. Please keep Anon. I don't want her coming for me.
Actually, though.
No.
She's capable.
Yeah, this is a little cuckoo.
Yeah, it is.
Like, this is like
a little stalkery.
Yeah.
This reminds me, remember
Yeah.
Tanner's coworker? The gift she got him?
Yeah, that's immediately where my head went.
Yep.
The second we started reading it. And I think we talked about it.
Yeah.
Remember we told you guys how my ex had a secret Santa and like his Secret Santa got him like a skateboard, like he was a skater, and got him like a really nice skateboard, like good brand skateboard with like little trucks and wheels or like whatever the fucking shit is, and wrote the full top to bottom lyrics of his favorite Blink-182 song like on the back of it. It was a sweet gift, but I remember when he showed me it, I was like, that's really nice. But and I didn't say it right away because I didn't want to be like rude, but in my head I'm like, I remember going to you and being like, Alex, this is like a little too heartfelt for a Secret Santa. They had just met.
It was a gift that you give for like an anniversary to me. Like it was
especially it was I Miss You by Blink-182.
Right. That's
like that's a mushy song. That one's still kind of
perks something.
But like I also know her and she is so kind.
Oh yeah,
I think it truly was just like
a very heartfelt. But it was just funny because remember he was like, "What do I get her?" And
he got her like I helped him like with a candle and like a mug and like some socks, like a little spa gift kind of thing. Because I think the limit for it was like $20.
Yeah, there's no way that
she
skateboard
spent
was
more, like way more. Yeah,
crazy.
That's what this reminded me of. But I'm not saying she was anything to this degree. But
no, she's
to follow to the next job and everything. Yeah, and the drawing.
Then, you know what? I'm really questioning if she even has a boyfriend.
Oh yeah, was it like a way to play it cool? Yeah, and like match him.
She probably doesn't have a boyfriend. I can almost bet that she doesn't. Actually,
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so weird.
Freaking freaks.
I'm glad she doesn't know where he works now. Like what branch?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what? Yeah, I was gonna say she's gonna find him. Okay, this is gonna be the last one. My mom married her work husband. He found a new work wife. Hi, Kristen and Alex. I've loved the pod since day one. Thank you for your service as my second and third therapist. You don't have to keep me anonymous. I'm Kayla.
Hi, Kayla.
Hi, Kayla. Okay, buckle up because I have a story for you. And yes, it's a long one, but I'm not sorry because it's worth it. So my mom met her, spoiler alert, now ex-husband. We'll call him Fred, while she was a property manager and he was her maintenance superintendent. They kept things on the DL until they got engaged a few months in. Once their relationship hit company radar, Fred left and started working at a different property management company. At this new job, Fred and his new property manager, we'll call her Christy, became really close. Christy even came to our house for Christmas and Thanksgiving when she had nowhere else to go. Flash forward to 2020. I graduate college in a peak pandemic chaos. I have zero clue what I want to do and end up following in my mom's footsteps into property management and get a job at Fred's new company. Everyone at work joked that Christy was Fred's, quote, work wife, but I always thought they were just joking. He was married to my mom and would never cheat on her. He was just a really friendly guy. Fast forward a bit more, and corporate decides it's a brilliant idea to transfer Fred to my property, which means I'm now his boss. Cool. Totally fine. We keep things professional and honestly talk more about work than personal life at the dinner table anyway. Now it's the company holiday party in 2023. My mom doesn't come or wasn't invited, and everyone's staying overnight at the hotel that the party is taking place at. My then boyfriend, now fiance, and I get in the elevator on our way to our room. Who's with us? Fred and his work wife, Christy, going to, wait for it, Fred's room. Ooh. Together. Suspicious? Sure, but no hard proof. So I tell no one except my boyfriend. Cut to spring 2024. Things are rocky between my mom and Fred. One day I'm scrolling and see a coworker's wife post a Snapchat story of a surprise birthday party for Fred with all of our other coworkers. I'm his stepdaughter and his coworker. Why wasn't I invited? Oh, right, because Christy threw the party. Now I start digging further and notice that all of the days that Fred and Christy have requested off this summer are perfectly aligned. The following Monday, I walk into my boss's office and just tell her to look at our shared PTO calendar. She immediately figured it out, and by the end of the day, Fred had been transferred to a new property, and I was no longer his boss. Shout out to my boss. She's the best. Summer 2024. The divorce is official and Fred no longer works for my company. But guess who's still here? Christy. And guess who's Fred's now openly dating and living with. Sound familiar? But wait, there's more. It's now spring 2025. Christy quits. Guess where she goes? To work for my mom's company.
Oh, God.
And not just a colleague. No, she's my mom's boss. Moral, fuck that. Moral of the story, don't date your coworkers, or at least don't let your work wife become your real life homewrecker boss. P.S. Tell Link and Vixen I say hi. P.S.S. You're both invited to my wedding this September in Connecticut.
Hey, that's close.
Fire! Ooh, you sent a link.
I was going to say, did they attach an invite?
Oh my God, actually. The password you gave us isn't working, so please send it.
Yeah, I want to look at the details because if we could swing it, I think this would be really cool because Connecticut's so close.
Oh wait, you sent a update.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we'll take a look.
Okay.
And we might be there.
Yeah, we'll keep you updated. We don't RSVP. We just show up or not.
Ooh,
No,
you need plates.
Yeah, I like salmon
I'll eat whatever.
or steak. I like steak. Surf and turf, please.
Ooh, yeah.
Anyway, this situation really sucks because you were in the middle of it and it was like in front of your face.
Yeah.
But like these are, I'm gonna sound like a bitch, but like
You get you.
Yes.
How you get them?
you lose them how you get them.
Yeah. You heard it here first.
That's nobody's
That's-
fault.
no.
But like, yeah.
That's what I was like thinking the whole time.
Yeah.
It's no one's fault, and you never expect it, and you always think you're the outlier.
Right.
But this man has a track record.
Call it a pattern.
Yeah.
Call it a habit.
Yeah. Call it the habit. Wow. I'm sorry.
I'm picturing
I'm glad they're divorced now, though.
I'm picturing him to look like
I just pictured my Uncle Fred. And the fact that Christy,
sorry.
no, just the fact that Christy's now your mom's boss. Fuck, that's probably, I'd quit. I'd quit.
Yeah,
I'd
I'm
have
leaving.
to. Yeah.
I'm picturing this guy as Danny DeVito.
Yes, my Uncle Fred.
Yeah, I know, that's why I was like, okay, I need to say this because we're on the same page. Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
And I'm picturing Christy or the new girl.
Kristen Wiig.
Oh, I'm picturing Danny DeVito and the Matilda parents. Second Matilda reference today.
Oh, yeah.
You know the mom. She's
Yeah.
like cheetah print, big hair. Like,
yeah.
you know. Like, is that not
kind
them?
of a Kristen Wiig character? Like Kristen Wiig would play her.
The big, like, freaky eyes.
Jersey girl.
Yeah. Kristen Wiig totally could play her.
Yeah.
That's who I'm picturing. Matilda's parents are Chrissy and this. Did you give him a name?
Yeah, Christy and Fred.
Fred.
Yeah. Wow. I'm sorry. That fucking sucks.
And you're Matilda in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And then your mom is Miss Honey because she's better.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this movie, man.
Should we watch it?
Yeah. For the next portion of this episode, we're going to sit and watch a movie. Look how cute their wardrobe is. I forgot her brother in the movie too.
That chocolate cake. Like a dog.
Anytime I see like a super dark chocolate cake,
Yeah.
I immediately just think of that awful scene. It used to make me feel sick.
Yeah.
Miss Trenchable, the fucking thing she would throw. You know that like her workout. It's like a thing.
Oh, the ball.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
what
like a
called.
thing
Yeah,
though
it
that
is.
people do.
Like heavyweight throwing or something.
Yeah, and you like spin.
Yeah. And then release and like see how far
That probably
it
feels
goes.
good. My aim would be so bad I'd hit like a car. Like I would need to
I'd
go in an open field.
Break all my nails.
Oh yeah, I can't do anything with these. I need to get these off, guys. I don't know what's up. My nails have grown so fast in the past 2 weeks. These are only, you said 2.5 weeks that we got these done, and they look like a month grown out.
You've been drinking a lot of milk?
But I put a splash of cream in my coffee. I don't think that's enough for me to have like crazy
nail
calcium
growth.
levels, unless that's the trick. I don't know. I'm not
that's
mad
weird.
about it. Well, I am a little mad actually because I really like this color, so I want it to last.
And I just love when my nails are like, I get a full month out of them just because they're so fucking expensive.
Bang for your buck.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go on Sunday and get this same color on short nails.
Oh, cute. Okay, guys, we hope you liked that ep. This was fun.
You kind of riled me up a little bit.
Yeah.
I think moral of the story is don't shit where you eat.
Yeah. And
It's just not worth it.
if you're on like the other side of it, like we had a couple where their partner had a work wife or a work husband or whatever.
Go with your gut.
Go with
when
your
you
gut.
pick up on something, it's probably happening.
Yeah, no way.
And I think, like, all seriousness, the situations that we did read that ended up working out, something I noticed in those stories was they didn't fall into it right away.
Yeah.
If you fall fall into it right away, there's a high likelihood that it's just temptation and it just feels good in that moment or whatever. But I would say try it as hard as you can to not shit where you eat. But I think if it's still like a really deep feeling after that, that's very telling of the connection.
Right. Because you can meet.
You could do it.
Yeah.
Like we just read. But yeah, I would
if it's
push
just
back a little bit.
temptation, yeah.
If you immediately feed into it, like the quicker it burns, the quicker it blows out. Like it's just gonna be not good.
Nope.
Not good. So good luck.
Okay, guys. Again, hope you enjoyed. And again, nothing's changing for you with our departure from Dear Media. Everything's gonna be the same. Mondays. We also have a Patreon. Every Friday you get an extra episode. There's 3 tiers that you can choose from. It's linked down in the description below, so check that out.
Yeah, and when you guys join, you have access to everything in the past, which is a lot of episodes.
It's
now.
over 150 episodes.
Jesus.
Yeah. So if you guys feel like you want to binge, get there.
That's weeks. I don't know. How many hours is that?
Well, I don't know how many hours, but if it's 150 episodes,
an hour each.
it's like almost hours. If you watch one a week, it would take you about 6 months.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of good stuff there, and we're a lot more like, I don't know what it is. It's always been this way since the second we started a Patreon. We are just immediately a lot more comfortable and like vulnerable.
You know what I was thinking the other day? Like we are, and we're like, it's Patreon, it's okay, because I feel like it's like 12 people, but it's not.
Yeah, it feels
there's a lot of like you guys, but it just feels like such a close knit group because we know names
and we know
stuff.
Stories, and like you guys sent updates about an entry that you sent in a week ago about that one person at your job, and we're like we know the lore of so many of you now, so it's like it doesn't feel like, and that's not to shit on Monday episodes or anything, like we appreciate your guys' support either way, but like follow me here. Monday episodes, when we're rarely hearing back from you other than just like feedback in the comments, it feels one-sided. Like if we have an episode where on Patreon where we're like pouring out our heart about something, we have people like literally writing in that next day
and being like, oh my God, thank you for what you said.
And like, I feel this about it. Or we're hopping on a Zoom call with our Hella tier that night and they're like, hey, I listened to the episode this morning, like, and they'll say some shit, or putting a face to the conversation too. Yeah. Putting a name to the viewer. That's what like these paywall kind of things like Patreon do. It's like it doesn't, like in our heads, it's like we know people by name and like we know what some of you look like. It's very interesting.
It breaks the wall for sure.
Yeah. It breaks a big barrier, which we love. Yeah. I love it so much.
It truly is quite the community. So go check it out.
Yeah. Go check it out. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you're subscribed, like everything, comment, whatever. And if you're on Spotify, you can leave comments too. Anywhere where you're on audio, whatever platform, you can also rate and review us. It helps us out a lot. Mm-hmm. But we'll talk to you guys next week. And that's all I have to say.
Enjoy.
Go,
have a good week.
Go get those truffled turtle chips. I'm about to dog right now. Love you guys.
Love you. Bye.